يا لغتي عربية حسبي بأنك منطقي وبياني عربية قلبي وروحي.
ما شاء الله. Habibullah, Shahid, how are you? Subhanallah, we miss you very much. We miss you very much. The people love you. The people love you, and we love you also. And Alhamdulillah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us this opportunity that we can meet you once again. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah.
Bismillah wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa man walah wa ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la sharika lah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh an unsere geliebten Geschwister und ein herzliches Willkommen an alle Nicht-Muslime. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Alles Lob gebührt Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, dass wir unseren geehrten Bruder Shahid ibn Yusuf noch einmal zu einem Interview einladen konnten, nachdem wir ihn schon zuvor in einem anderen Hotel getroffen haben. Heute, bi'idhnillah as-Sami' al-Alim, wie ihr es euch auch gewünscht habt, werden wir im Laufe des Interviews mit ihm viele Fragen klären, Fragen, die ihr auch gestellt habt, damit wir auch etwas teilhaben können an dieses gewaltige Unterfangen, welches er geleistet hat, und zwar, dass er von Afrika, unglaublich, bis nach Mekka auf seinen eigenen Füßen gereist ist und er keine großartigen Hilfsmittel in Anspruch genommen hat. Sogar haben die Zeitungen darüber berichtet, und in verschiedenen Ländern wurde er von verschiedenen Persönlichkeiten eingeladen, weil sie auch wirklich diese Geschichte genauso unglaublich fanden wie wir. Heute, Alhamdulillah, exklusiv für euch, live bei Abul Baraa Tube, kein ZDF oder ARD, Alhamdulillah, der Kanal mit dem Tawhid. Möge Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uns immer auf den Islam befestigen. We appreciate to meet you. Alhamdulillah. Our brother, many of the followers have many questions because this story was unbelievable for them. And today, inshallah ta'ala, we have few minutes to talk with you about these questions. Well, alles okay? Yeah? Okay, alhamdulillah. And I think you will greet our people, inshallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to everyone in Germany and wherever you are watching us from. I love you all for the sake of Allah.
The first question, our brother Shahid, from the people is, what motivated you to start this journey, and why did you walk and not drive or fly?
Alhamdulillah, I started this journey after I had a dream about Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam. And in this dream, he told me that I must make hijrah. I must come to Mecca.
That you make hijrah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And at first I ignored the dream, and the dream reoccurred. And after the second time, I ignored the dream again, but I discussed it with my family, and they said, no, I shouldn't take much note of this dream.
And this dream was very real?
Yeah, it was, it was alhamdulillah, it was a reoccurring dream. And after the third time, when I had this dream, that is when I decided, to embark on this journey and start this journey. So when I woke up from this dream, the morning, I decided that today is the day that I'm going to do this. I'm going to start my journey walking towards Mecca.
And why you decide to walk to Mecca?
Because in my dream, I saw myself walking, and I didn't have the financial means, That's why I decided, to follow the dream and walk.
Aywa. The financial situation was very bad, but your aim was very clear. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. The next question, our brother Shahid, how did the people around you react when you started this journey?
My immediate family, they discouraged me about partaking and undertaking this journey, because of all the factors of danger, where you're going to
Yes.
stay, and
Yes.
all these, you know, factors that.
But we understand this.
Then I just decided, you know, let me just put my trust in Allah. Say Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakeel,
Subhanallah.
and just decide to start this journey.
And was there people that say to you, you don't walk to Mecca, we will not allow that?
Yeah, many people were telling in my family, in my circle, family and friends, you know, people were telling me, you know, not to do it, you know, it's dangerous, and this is going to happen, and that is going to happen,
No.
and you know, discouraging me, you know, from doing it. And I just decided, no, let me do it. Just put my trust in Allah and say tawakkal ala Allah, you know.
That was an aim that was in your heart.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. And another question, Brother Shahid, is where did you sleep and how did you travel through countries without papers?
The day when I started my journey, I didn't have a valid passport. I started my journey without a passport.
Without
A passport, I didn't have
Yes.
one, a valid one, you know. My old one expired. The passport I had expired. So the day when I started my journey, I wasn't in possession of a valid passport. Then, as I started my journey, I slept. Firstly, the first night I remember of my journey, I slept next to the road. You know, it was the main road. It was the N1, the national road in South Africa, going straight up to the border of Zimbabwe. So the first night I slept next to the road. As I carried on, I started continuing my journey, you know, after performing Fajr the following morning, and then continue my journey, only stopping for Salah, where it's Dhuhr, Ashr, Maghrib, Isha. Thereafter, wherever times find me, there's where I sleep. So I used to sleep in the masjid, abandoned buildings, churches, even I used to sleep in one synagogue as well. Yeah. So whenever times used to find me, that is where I used to sleep, alhamdulillah.
But why you don't wait until the papers come?
No, I didn't. I thought, let me start this journey and do it, you know, because once you delay, other factors come in, you know, to demotivate you, you know. But as I traveled, walked from Cape Town to Johannesburg, and from Johannesburg to Pretoria, that is where, when I was sleeping in a masjid in Pretoria, that is where I went and applied for my passport in Pretoria. So I went, I remember it was the Monday morning,
Yes.
and I went to apply for my passport, and 4 days later, Thursday, I had the passport in my hands, alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Okay, Shahid, my brother. The fourth question, how did you get food and water on your journey without money?
Yes, Sheikh. On the first day, you know, I had food and water during my journey.
Yes.
But when that was completed, you know, as I reached the following town,
You started with proviant.
yeah, I had food and water.
Yes.
When I started, and then when I finished those, and I reached the following town, I stayed there maybe for a day or two, and then the people there at the masjid, they gave me, you know, some food
MashaAllah.
and water, bottled water, you know, to continue my journey to last until the following town. So it was a process every time when I leave a town. People used to give me food and water to continue until I reach the next masjid, because my
MashaAllah.
journey was from one masjid to another masjid,
MashaAllah,
or one
MashaAllah.
city to another city.
MashaAllah.
That is.
And the people know your aim, or they give your food because they were friendly people?
No, they gave me, because when I arrived there, you know, I told them, look, I'm here, I'm on this project, my project, you know, walking towards Mecca, you know.
Allah
So
Allah.
they gave me a place to sleep for a night or two in the masjid,
MashaAllah.
or adjacent to the masjid.
Alhamdulillah.
And that is how it started. And then when I left, they gave me some food and water, you know, to continue my journey or at least to last until I reach the following masjid. Sometimes it didn't last. You know, it was I used to finish it up before I reached my next destination. You know, and then passenger by people with their cars used to stop. You know, and offer me a lift. And then I told them, no, I want to walk. I'm walking towards Mecca. But then whatever they had in their car, they used to give me, you know, from fruits or food, whatever. Alhamdulillah.
Allah has opened you the doors, and Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, the mosque is better than an hotel.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.
Alhamdulillah. The fifth question, Brother Shahid, is what were the biggest challenge on your way to Mecca?
You know, during my journey, walking through Africa, in each country, I experienced various challenges, you know, from minor to big, you know. But I think the biggest challenge was because people used to take photos of me walking.
Yes.
And they used to put it, you know, on social media.
Yes.
Whenever, before I reached the next town,
yes,
people used to know about this man walking towards Mecca, coming.
Now.
So my biggest challenge was not being drawn into a web of sensationalism, you know, because now it was like people are sensationalizing this whole walk. My walk towards Mecca is a spiritual journey. And it started off as a spiritual journey. My intention was, I'm doing it for the sake of Allah. I had this dream about Nabi Ibrahim, he invited me to make hijrah, I accepted it, and this was my intention. So now, all of a sudden, I'm now in the media. People want, I had interviews in various cities, various countries. So it started to be now a sensational story. So I always used to refresh my niyyah. Don't fall into this web, you know, of sensation, you know, of that everything surrounds me, you know. I need to refresh my niyyah that I'm doing this for the sake of Allah. So that was my biggest challenge during my journey, keeping my intention, my niyyah pure, why I'm doing it.
MashaAllah. I remember you tell me this story of the robbery, and they come people to you with knives and wanted to attack you.
Yes, that actually happened in the first hour of my journey in Cape Town. You know, when I was walking on the main road, the N1, people came out from the bushes, you know, and they wanted to attack me. They wanted to rob me. But as I saw them coming towards me, I put my bag down, I opened it, and I took out from the items, you know. I showed them, look, all I have is kurtas. If you want it, you can take it. Then they checked my bag. They saw it's only kurtas, and then they said no, they don't want it, and then they leave me. They said I can go.
And in this situation, you was very afraid.
Yeah, alhamdulillah. I think it was a great test from Allah to see whether I want to continue my journey or not, because I was very close to home. You know, I can might as well turn back, but I decided no. I made my intention. I'm going to Mecca. I'm going to walk. Let me continue my journey. You
thought that was a proof from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala if you will continue or not?
Or not, yeah.
No, alhamdulillah. And the sixth question, Brother Shahid, is how did Muslims help you on your journey?
Alhamdulillah, I receive help from various people, from different denominations, different faiths. It wasn't just Muslims that helped me, assisted me on my journey.
Yes.
As I said, I slept in masjids, I slept in abandoned buildings, I slept in churches, I even slept in one synagogue. So there are people from different faiths, you know. When they heard the story that I'm walking towards Mecca, they decided, you know, to assist me in whatever way they can. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah. People try to make my journey or my stay with them, whether it was a day or two or three. No. They try to make my stay with them comfortable as possible.
Alhamdulillah.
And when I left, you know, they used to help me with provisions for my journey. Alhamdulillah.
Allahumma barik. Allahumma barik. And one of the question of the follower is, how did it feel to see the Kaaba after such a long journey? What was it for a feeling?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. When I reached Mecca, it was a fulfillment of my dream. Alhamdulillah. As I told you, Sheikh, that this was a dream about Nabi Ibrahim alayhi salam, telling me that I must come and I must make hijrah. I accepted it. And Alhamdulillah. And after
it was like an invitation for you.
Alhamdulillah. And after 3 years walking through 11 countries, from South Africa into Zimbabwe, Zambia, Tanzania, into Kenya, Ethiopia, Sudan, Egypt, into Palestine, Jordan, Medina. Alhamdulillah, I finally reached my destination in Mecca al-Mukarramah. Seeing the Kaaba, Alhamdulillah, was an enormous blessing to me. Alhamdulillah, I was very happy, Alhamdulillah, that Allah have safeguarded me throughout my entire journey, Alhamdulillah. And Allah protected me, and Alhamdulillah, I'm in the blessed city of Mecca al-Mukarramah.
Subhanallah. In Germany, the people, they go on journey if they don't like their wives. Then they go on journey. And the last question, what is your next destination?
Alhamdulillah, from here, now we are in the blessed month of Ramadan. Alhamdulillah.
You will stay
now,
here?
Yeah, in Mecca now.
Yes.
Counting the days now towards Hajj.
Subhanallah.
Inshallah.
You will stay here till the Hajj?
Until Hajj, inshallah.
Until Hajj.
And when Hajj arrives, I will walk from Mecca to Mina, Arafah, and back again to Mecca, inshallah. And then after Hajj, inshallah, my final destination is to settle in Medina, go to Medina, and I want to enroll in Medina and study Deen, inshallah.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. And I'm very sure if you go to Medina, you will stay there.
Amen, inshallah.
Because I love this place. It's the nicest place for me. And I think for you. Alhamdulillah. Brother Shaheed, it was a pleasure that we meet you once again. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you and give you Al-Jannah, Al-Firdaus.
Amen, inshallah.
And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make everything easy for you and help your family in your country. And I am very sure nobody will go on this journey if he don't has sincerity in his heart. And نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يجعلك من المخلصين. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يجعلك من المخلصين ومن المخلصين. ونسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن يفتح عليك في الدنيا والآخرة وأن يجعلك عبرة للأمة. اللهم آمين.
Amen.
We love you in the sake of Allah. And Brother Shaheed, I must. Allah yabarik fik. Hayakumullah. Liebe Geschwister, verzeiht uns, wir konnten das Interview nicht sehr lang führen, aus verschiedenen Gründen, aber euch ist eins klar geworden. Diese Art von Aufrichtigkeit muss man erstmal im Herzen haben. Er wollte ja Mekka nicht einfach so besuchen, sondern es war ein festgebranntes Ziel in seinem Herzen. Und ganz im Ernst, unser Bruder Shaheed, so sehr wir ihn auch lieben, er ist weder ein Prophet, noch ist er von denjenigen, wo wir sagen würden, ja, das ist sowieso eine Sache, die ist nicht für uns bestimmt. Nein, unser Bruder Shaheed besteht aus Fleisch und Blut. Und dafür sieht er sehr gut aus. Aber er hat es geschafft. Er hat sein Ziel erreicht. Warum? Weil er es im Herzen tief verwurzelt hatte. Und ich beende mit der Aussage von einem der Salaf-Gelehrten, der sagte, die meisten Menschen haben sich auf dem Weg gemacht, das heißt auf dem Weg, um Allah als Ziel zu erreichen. Die meisten Menschen sind losgegangen auf ihrem Weg. Die meisten Menschen haben einen Weg beschritten zu Allah. aber sie sind mitten auf dem Weg zurückgekehrt. Sie haben behauptet, dass Allah ihr Ziel wäre, die Zufriedenheit Allah ihr Ziel wäre, das Paradies ihr Ziel wäre, aber die meisten sind mitten auf dem Weg zurückgekehrt. Und dann sagte er weiter, doch hätten sie ihr Ziel erreicht, Allah, so wären sie nicht mehr zurückgekehrt. Und das ist das Problem von vielen Leuten, die behaupten, die sagen, sie hätten ein Ziel. Aber tatsächlich siehst du sie, wie sie mitten auf dem Weg zu Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala zurückkehren, als ob sie niemals dieses Ziel anvisiert hätten. Und das ist der Unterschied zwischen jemandem, der es ernst meint, und jemandem, der noch zu viele Träume in seinem